very dry, sandy deserts, because the ground is so dry. Like this. This is look like in yes, Iran, like in Central Asia. Super dry. You can see how dry. Not you need water to grow here. So that's large part of Spain is so dry. And I have an aircraft there. Then that's a Ryanair. Madrid to Cunas. So then you're probably not going to follow this flight, but you see that we are in north part of Spain. So I'm flying like this, and I was wondering, so when I'm flying I was just looking like I'm flying like in a desert, 2,000 kilometers deserts. I was flying from Dubai to Central Asia. So large part of Spain is turning to like a semi-desert, so you call it desert. Desert is place with like less 250 millimeters of water every year, and the semi-deserts is from 250 to 500. So a large part of Spain is turning to like a semi-desert. You can see how it looks like. It's very brown. Actually, large part of Turkey. The country is Turkey over there. It's look like the same inside there. Look at that, how dry it is. That's Turkey. That's the Syrian desert there. It just look like this. That's many hundreds of kilometers. So, and that's in the whole Turkey. It's so dry. I don't know what that is. That's probably a lake without water. The ground look like very dry, like in Spain. So you can follow. I wonder that because now we have a flight go there, Kuwait City to Istanbul. Because I'm flying there, let's wonder why it's so dry everywhere. It was like flying in when you fly around in Flight Radar. It's like you're flying on a big desert. Here we are in Turkey. So you can see how dry it is inside Turkey. Like sand, it looks like Sahara deserts. It looks like exactly inside the Sahara. Because this is will turn to a dry semi-desert. It's already like a semi-desert. See, that's just the deserts everywhere. That's a river. All this, that's rivers with no water. So not much water here. No, this looks like rivers with no water. Old rivers with no water and lakes. So it looks like another planet. It looks very dry. Very dry. You cannot grow anything here without water. And that's Turkey. That's not Sahara. That's Turkey. And this just continue many thousands of kilometers. And then you have the Syrian desert there. Syrian deserts. Then you have a little bit green there. to the coast, like in Lebanon. Got this mountain. We have this Lebanon. No, yeah, Beirut. This mountain. That's the Syrian deserts. Large desert, dry deserts. Many hundreds of kilometers. Then you have a river. I don't know which name it is. That's Euphrates River. You have to read about that. But normally you can see the rivers. It's just like a green, thin green, like in Cairo. Like the Nile. The Nile is green like this. That's exactly the same. You can see like this. There's a green one. You have these big rivers. You have it, and outside the rivers, there's like big deserts. And you have the same in Pakistan, the country Pakistan. The Indus River there, just a little bit green left. Yes, we got a lot of. This is Pakistan, the country. All the desert. This is India, big desert in India, and you got this Indus River, this large Indus, the river Indus from the Himalayas. Then you have this green, that's Afghanistan there, Pakistan, and you have some large desert. This desert have a name too. I don't remember what it is. This desert have a name. So a big desert here too, but this is the south part of Afghanistan. And then you have the whole south part of Iran. See how dry it is. And you got a little bit green left. That's the Caspian Sea. A little bit green left here. South of that's the Caspian Sea. We have a little bit green left here, like in North Africa. A little bit green left. Some trees. Of course, you have some kind of mountains. You have some kind of mountains, and probably they like to grow here. This kind of trees. No, it's a kind of trees likes to grow in these mountains. It looks like very green, but that's like nothing green in like less 1%. You see, that's the only green, and that's the desert. That's like 0.5%. No, that's the Horn of Africa. It's super dry, and many millions of animals are died from thirst. And many millions of people that need food because the animals are dying. So there's a big drought there now, and many are refugees. You can see how dry that's all the way down to Kenya. Actually, that's see how dry it is in Kenya. All the way, that's like a desert. Even so far down in Kenya, it's like a big desert. So this is when you are looking the satellite photos, when you fly around and watching flights. I do this. I just wonder how large part of the world is so dry. And to just fly like this for like many hours, like on the moon or something else. No, you're thinking about Africa, you're thinking about the big green savannas with zebras and antelopes and animals and water, bird, but I still have that, but not here anymore. So now we need some cola. So I like to make some video about different kind of deserts and desert countries and rivers, like the Nile, the Indus rivers, the Euphrates River, the Niger River, maybe the Congo River. Do that, and mountains in the Himalaya, Mongolia, Central Asia, read about Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, this Central Asia, and Gobi Desert and Taklamakan. They already did. I have downloaded a lot of Wikipedia documents, but I need some time to read it because I am not just reading, I'm making some videos. I can do it in Danish and English, and I'm always tired and sleepy. So I like to get started. So this video I'm not looking at anything special desert, I'm just looking at any dry places on the earth. But there's really big part of the earth is super dry, and we have this climate change. It's getting more hot. It's getting more hot and more dry. Some places get lot of more water. They're getting flooding. So look at that. That's like we are flying on a moon on Jupiter. We are flying on another planet like Mars or Jupiter, some of the moon of the planet Jupiter, called Europa or Titan. But this is the planet Earth. So you can see you cannot grow much here, and this just going on for 100 kilometers. If you're just going on less for hours and hours, not always, but often it does when you fly, and wonder how dry it was. It did look very dry. And we are far down in Africa. See how dry it is. And we are close to Nairobi, the capital in Kenya. I think got Nairobi there. That's the capital in Kenya, and that's Nairobi. Actually, I've been there in the late 1970s. I was flying from Malawi, and the flight was Jomo Kenyatta. Actually, I've been there, but that's maybe not the same city, but this is maybe a new airport. Maybe it's the same airport from like 1978, but I was here around 1976 or 77. I was 10 or 11 years old. I've been here with my mom and my sister, but only one night. We was flying from Malawi down here from Lilongwe, flying from Lilongwe there, Malawi Lake. I've been driving there in a car. That's Lilongwe, the capital in Malawi. I've been there like more than 1 month. I don't know where the airport is. But I've been there. That's maybe the airport up there. Kamuzu International Airport. That's maybe the one there. But that's not only the only desert. Sahara is not the only desert in Africa. You have the desert from south. You have a super large desert here in Namibia. Called, and I forgot the name of the desert. I have a lot of desert lists there. Called Kalahari Desert. That's the Kalahari deserts. I did read the Gobi deserts, but I didn't know then what desert. Taklamakan desert is next to Gobi. Desertification, I have to read the dunes, sand dunes. Asian dust, Antarctica desert of Australia, Arabian desert, Syrian deserts, Kalahari. That's the Kalahari deserts. Oasis, desert climate, Libyan deserts, dust storms, desert farming, Great Basin deserts, Nubian sandstone, Mojave desert, United States, Black Rock deserts, Atacama desert in South America, Sonora desert in Mexico, South California, camels, cactus, the country Chad, Mali, Algeria, Libya, Mauritania. That's inside the Sahara. Sudan, Niger, Egypt, Sinai Peninsula, like the Sinai deserts, and the continent Africa, Morocco. So that's the one I have read in Danish. The Gobi, Taklamakan deserts, the Horn of Africa, Sahara, the Nile. That's my desert flights. I'm flying around to Dubai, Astana in Kazakhstan, Dubai Bishkek, that's Kyrgyzstan, Algiers, Dakar, Dubai, Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. So I have a lot of desert. That's my read list. My read list for Central Asia. Kazakhstan, the capital in Kazakhstan. Kyrgyzstan, the countries. Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan. There's a lot of desert. That's like just everything is deserts. Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar, I think that's capital in Mongolia. Afghanistan is like a big desert. Iran is a desert. Tibet is dry. Geography of China. The Silla steppe, Eurasian steppe, that's semi-deserts. The earth, the Nile. I have to delete the Nile. We can do this. The earth, Himalayas, Kilimanjaro mountain in Kenya. That's my desert list. So that's what I like to make video about. But I cannot read. I have to do it one by one. Because when I'm reading more, I will know. I don't know much about Kalahari desert, but I'll do that when I'm reading all this. And I don't know much about Namibia or Botswana. I don't know much about these countries, actually, like nothing. I know where it is, I don't know where the capital. So what's the capital in Namibia? I don't know. But I can find it on Wikipedia. I don't know much about that. South Africa, you see most of this. That's the big deserts. That's the Kalahari, you see that go all the way up north. Actually, we have a flight there. Cape Town, Luanda. Where's that's Luanda up there. So follow. Actually, I can do this to my my desert flight because it's flying across. I will add this to my desert flights. I'm not going to follow, but I'll write it down on paper. I will write it down if I can find it. Because it's crossing Kalahari deserts. That's TAA, G-Tech, Angola.